Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash, double honors the blessed apostle elders of GMS, and Shalom to the Akim teachers truth and sincerity. Shalom. I'm just go right into it. As always, most of my videos be about Esau, and that's who the main character in this video also is, because the Bible go back to Jacob and Esau, and Esau right now, his kingdom is going down the drain. But before that, we got to show why his shit going down, because Habakkuk 2:12, woe to him that built a town with blood. And they built this country right here on blood, on the backs of the blacks, the Latinos, and Native Americans. When they first came over here, they killed over 100 million Native Americans just to steal this land, and they called the Latino Americans. They called them illegal aliens, but they, when they was here, they owned it, Texas and motherfucking California. All that shit was Mexico. So the only one that's here that is illegal is the white man and his kin, and established a city by iniquity. And this, everything they did is about wickedness and sin. Everything. Ain't nothing they did. Ain't got nothing underhandedly did. They did. First they stole the land from the Native American Indians, and then they told them they'd give them a piece of land. They could have all their people there, and then they went back off of that on that agreement. Then they went back off another agreement. Now they in the little small ass Indian reservation where they fighting for that land right now. South Dakota, they fighting over the stopping Esau from bringing oil pipes so they could pump crude oil over their land. And since President Trump there, they're gonna do it now because Trump is about that big business. He's about that dollar, and I just can't wait for the end of these devils' reign. Proverbs 2:28: move not an ancient landmark which thy fathers have set. And when they came here, they removed all the landmarks. They even removed the landmarks over there on the old land. Change the name of the places and all that shit. So we won't know who the fuck Edom is, who the Idunians is. So we could just think that they ain't nothing but Caucasian white people. But the truth is out now. We know who you are. We know you're the Edomites, which the Bible talks about. That guy hates. Nahum 3:1, woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. And God, everything this country is about is lies. Ain't nothing in this country is based upon truth. Everything. Everything. The news tell lies. TV tell lies. That's why they call it television. All they do is just tell lies. They call it programming because they program your mind into the way that they want you to think. But as soon as you start pushing up the bounds of the thinking like that, then they want to say you're a terrorist or somebody that's causing shit, problems for the establishment. And but that's our job. We supposed to cause trouble for the establishment because we supposed to be enemy against this kingdom. And in fact, let's go to the next precept. Because this is the way Esau feel. For the strength of my hand, I have done it, and by my wisdom, for I am prudent. And I have removed the bounds of the people, and I have robbed their treasures, and I have put down their inhabitants like a valiant man. And God, uh, um, that's what that's what they feel deep down inside. That by strength of their hand they have done it, and by my wisdom I am prudent. But it ain't by the strength of your hand, it ain't by your wisdom, because the wisdom of wickedness is not wisdom. And for for you are prudent. No, it's not because you are prudent. The reason why you took over us, blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because the Most High willed it. That's why. The Most High willed it. If it wasn't for the Most High, we'd still be on top. The blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true children of Israel, not the motherfucking gutter rats that's over there in Israel right now, talking about they the Khazars, the motherfucking Jewish motherfuckers. You know, you know, they don't have no chance of getting this kingdom. What they're gonna get is coming up real soon, and I'm gonna go right into it after I get to reading the scriptures. Uh, um, and my hand have found as a nest of riches of the people, as one gather eggs that are left, and I have gathered all the earth, and there was no one that moved the wing or opened a mouth or peep. And kind but it's somebody just opened up their mouth and peep. It's the children of Yasharallah, the so-called saints, the prophets. We keep on every time we go out here on the street corners and do these videos, we crying about what the fuck y'all done did to our people. We want to hurry up and bring about the downfall of your kind. And this is what y'all gonna get for the shit that y'all did to us. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. Because the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, we did not have your ass in slavery, but you dealt when you was up under King David, you wasn't treated treacherously. You know, King David used you for what he wanted to use you for, and he set y'all back free. But y'all motherfuckers trying to always, you think that you're gonna have us under your submission forever, and I can't stand y'all motherfuckers because y'all think that this shit gonna happen, but in a minute y'all gonna cease to spoil, and with thee when thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. Y'all going into slavery. Then thou shalt make them a end to deal treacherously. Thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously. Well, no, Salakia. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And kind, because we're gonna deal treacherously with thee when it's over and done with. Matter of fact, when our power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, comes to deliver us out of this enslavement we in. He that leadeth in captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed by the sword. And here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And God, because when Yahweh Shem Yahushua returns, he's gonna deal with y'all according to the way y'all treated us. And if y'all would have understood this verse right here, Deuteronomy 30 and 29, oh, that were wise, they that understood this, that they would consider the latter end, because the latter end is for y'all is slavery. Y'all going into slavery, hard, brutal slavery, just like y'all been doing. Had us going to hard, brutal slavery. It's going to happen right back to you. Slavery is coming back in a major way, and after 1,000 years of slavery, y'all getting wiped off the face of this earth. And this how you know you don't recognize the latter end, because the pride, Obadiah 1 and 3, pride in thy heart have deceived thee, while thou dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, because that's what Caucasian mean. Y'all cave dwellers, and y'all dwelled in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation was high, the mountains, and say in his heart, who shall bring me down? And the Most High will. Though, verse 14, Obadiah 1 and 4, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, hence I will bring thee down, saith the Almighty. In this place right here, America is called Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, is Egypt, the house of bondage, to name a few. The Empire, Roman Empire, redone over again. Babylon, Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that had made all the earth drunken. And God, when all this shit went down, when all these other nations agreed to all this shit, and the other nations thought that, hey, we're gonna be all equal with Esau and all that shit, but nah, Esau had when he his words are smooth as butter, but deceit was in his heart. He wasn't doing that shit just he had an end game. While y'all thinking that he wasn't gonna do shit to y'all, but he turned around and went psyched. Had y'all thinking that, hey, let's take them down, let's stop them from becoming a nation. Esau had an end game for y'all, because he wanted everybody to be up under him. He wanted to get back the blessing, but he ain't giving it back the blessing, because the Most High gives his grace and his blessings to who he want to give it to. It's not for you to make the Most High give you something that he already promised unto us, and have made all the earth drunken, and the nations have drunken of her wine, has drunken of her philosophies, of democratic bullshit, money manipulating shit, and like, again, these countries didn't get ahead over that shit. Only people that was getting ahead was America. They was using United States money, the Federal Reserve notes, to buy oil and all that shit. But now Iran, India, Pakistan, Russia, China, Japan, all these countries are moving out from using your oil. They using your petrodollars to buy this oil anymore. So now, United States of America ain't going to have one choice right now. Do one thing is to go to war, because to try to keep that money going. Because back then, Saddam Hussein, he wanted to go off the petrodollar, and y'all went over there and dropped bombs over Baghdad and killed them. But now you can't do shit, because all these power is right here. China, Russia, Pakistan, Iran, North Korea. Who else? Well, all these countries got nuclear weapons that could reach this place. So the United States ain't quick to motherfucking drop bombs on these motherfucking countries, because United States don't do shit to another country unless they got something in the lands under that ground, under that earth, that they can profit off of. United States don't do shit for humanitarian reasons. Whoever told you that lie, that's a lie. United States don't do shit unless the central banking families want something that's in that ground, or they got some resources there that's worth a lot of money. That's the only reason why the United States is over there or in Africa right now, because they going for them precious gems and metals and precious oil. That black gold, Texas tea. United States don't do shit unless it's a bottom line behind it. They can make money, and the nations are tired of that shit. United States come to their country and tell them what to do, how to live. They plunder their oil fields, steal their resources and shit, and blow up and tear up their cities and towns with them bombs and shit. But in a minute, these other nations gonna do you just like they did you. They're gonna do you twofold. They're gonna drop bombs on you heavy. And I stay in Detroit, so shit happen. It's gonna happen, and this is one of the main places they're gonna hit, because this is one of the places where they could shut down all the plants and start making tanks and missiles and all that shit. So this right here, this is the manufacturing hub of the United States of America. So this place is gonna get destroyed. Period. This place ain't gonna be standing still. And when this place gets destroyed, matter of fact, it's gonna get destroyed by this money system. Is gonna go down, because the United States the United States ain't really been a country since they went off the gold. Back when Theodore Roosevelt took them off the gold and bankrupted the United States of America. The United States of America only exists in title only, in name only. This place is not considered a country. It's a corporation. And the people that's in here, me, the regular Joe Schmo, the citizens, we are considered corporations. We ain't considered people anymore. We are considered corporations, and that's the reason why we got the motherfucking birth certificate and the motherfucking social security card. And okay, well, let me get back to this lesson and shit, because Babylon, Jeremiah 51:8, Babylon sudden fallen and destroy, howl for her and take palm for her pain. Because when this system crashes, when we go to hyperinflation, it's gonna be fucked up. Motherfuckers gonna be so fucked up. It's gonna be madness. It ain't gonna be no food in these markets, because the markets only carry like 3 days worth of food. And when this system crashed, there ain't gonna be no trucks bringing food in. When that motherfucking petrodollar stop being worth a goddamn thing, there ain't gonna be none of that shit. There ain't gonna be, the trucks gonna cease from rolling. Because I used to be a truck driver, and I know if I ain't getting paid, what the fuck am I driving for? Shit, we get paid long as them wheels are spinning, and we ain't getting paid. Them wheels ain't gonna spin. Them wheels gonna cease from spinning. If so, she may be healed. There is no healing. They're gonna what they're gonna do is instead of reinserting a fusion of money into the system, they're gonna come out with the RFID microchip, and then they're gonna make it mandatory But we're gonna do that in another video. But I got videos on it. The Mark of the Beast. Y'all should check them out. You know, and then y'all get more understanding for that. But it's going to happen real soon because first, all everything what's going to happen is all the banks is going to stop transactions. People that got debit cards or the or the fucking the your phone encrypted with your bank account, you ain't gonna be able to make no transaction with your phone or your card. Or if you had the Mark of the Beast, I don't think you'd be able to make a transaction right then and there either, because the banks is gonna freeze everything, because they're gonna freeze all assets, try to keep from losing their damn thing, but it's already over. It's gonna be a wrap. They're going to institute the Mark of the Beast microchip system. They're going to do away with cash, and then they're going to say it's safer for you. It won't be no more you getting robbed and all that shit, because, it got to be the microchip got to work by your hand, and your temperature and all that shit, and it could read out, how your blood pressure and all that bullshit is doing. They try to sell it off as a medical ID, and it's telling people get your kids chipped, and they was doing it like if your kids get abducted, they could track the kid down. And they've been doing it, this technology, since back in when they was doing it to dogs. So they know full well what they're going to do. They just ain't came around and do it yet. But I'm just hoping they hurry up and get it on with before we get the fuck out of here. We would have healed Babylon. The elites, bankers, the central bankers would have healed Babylon, but they don't want it to heal it no more. They want this microchip to get in your hand or your forehand. Except, matter of fact, they want this right here. And he calls it all small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead. This is what they want. They want you to receive this mark willingly in your right hand on your forehead. And I know a lot of you celebrity entertainers, y'all gonna go right for it because y'all want to be away from your departed from your money. That no man might buy nor sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. The name of the beast is the system that this world is governed by, But in a minute, all this shit is crumbling down. It's gonna crumble down real fast. It's they burning this money on both ends. Every year, it's a stoppage of Congress. Every year, it's a stoppage of Congress. They got to sign a bill to spend more money. There is no healing for this place. But she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for the judgment reaches up unto the heavens and is lifted up even to the skies. And the judgment of this place right here is to be destroyed off this place of this earth. It's going to be this place right here is going to be a desert. Only after this place get hit by the thermonuclear missiles by Russia, China, Japan, Great Britain, all these other nations gonna turn against America. And Donald Trump think he gonna make America great, but it ain't no great gonna happen to this bitch. He's gonna drive this country into bankruptcy like he did all these other damn countries, all these other damn companies that he had. He's going. This is going to be the demise of America. And thank Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Ba'ashim Kakadash for allowing his ass to be in there, because he's the perfect guy to turn all the motherfucking nations against us. Because he's an arrogant son of a bitch. Isaiah 14:1. And this going back on the slavery that they're going to inherit. And the people shall shall take them, shall bring them down to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. All y'all nations, every last one of y'all are going into slavery, and they shall take them captive who captive they were, and they shall rule over their possessors. And this is what we waiting on. We waiting for the tables for this kingdom be translated from one person to another. When they get translated to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Abba Hashem Rekakadash, it's going to be in his hands forever. And we ain't going back to the slavery no damn more. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, because our sorrow is this enslavement, this captivity that we go through, where we get down the streets and nobody go to jail for it. It's a goddamn shame when a black man or a black woman or a Latino man or a Latino woman or Indian man or Indian woman can get killed on the street and nothing happens. They give a fuck more about a dog than they give a fuck about killing a person. This country is fucking ass backwards. And from thy fear, because we in fear right now, we don't know if next motherfucking moment we get pulled over, if the police are gonna beat the shit out of us and try to kill us. We don't know what's gonna fucking happen. From the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Okay. And this hard bondage is going to be reverted back onto y'all. Fuck you. And I just can't wait for this day to happen. Because y'all think that it's not going to happen to y'all. Y'all think that, oh, no, we'll be cool now. No, this not. No, that shit. There ain't no us being cool about it, because the Most High said this, for thus saith the Lord. This is the Most High. And the Lord in all caps is the Most High. Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, which is slavery, have surely drunken. And art thou he shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, because thou shalt surely drink of it. And the Most High is a God of balance. For every equal is the opposite, and unrighteous balance is an abomination unto the Most High. So the way you did us, we're gonna do the same way towards you. But we ain't gonna be as wicked as you. But we're gonna fuck your ass up. We're gonna have the spirit of the Most High on us, the way we go about our dealings with you when we deal with you. Because He's gonna take that stony heart of. He's gonna take that heart of flesh out of us and give us that stony heart of flesh. Jeremiah 49:13. For I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Basra shall become a desolation. And this place is going to become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual oases. Because the Bible said this place is going to get destroyed in 1 hour. And the only thing I know that can destroy a place like this in 1 hour is the thermonuclear missiles that's going to hit this place. And it, Jeremiah 25:28, it shall be if they refuse to take of the cup that thy hand to drink, then thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Almighty of hosts, ye shall certainly drink. For lo, I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and by should ye be utterly unpunished, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for the sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts. And God, this place is going to go down. And that's it for my story, my lesson. This place is going down, and ain't nothing you can do about it because it's already written. And it's going to come to pass. All we're waiting for is two prophecies to come through. The mark of the beast in World War III, and we know we out of here after that. And once again, all praise to Yahweh by Shimi Awashai, by Hashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors and blessings, Apostle Elder GMS, that taught me the truth. And shalom to the Akim that's pushing this truth as human sacrifices unto our power by Yahweh by Shimi Awashai. And keep pushing this truth and hold fast to your faith. And shalom till the next time I make a next video. Shalom.